So since this American school um, has traditions that are American, we had a 4-day weekend. And I went to Icheon Medical Center on Thanksgiving. And I was there in the morning. So when I came out of the building, it was this beautiful day. And right across the street from the medical center was this beautiful park that had trees that looked like they were not real. I mean, those leaf colors were I was spellbound. I had to sit there for a while and just soak it in. And I'm not used to seeing fall colors like this close. But I was just mesmerized by the light coming through, and I didn't want to leave. Hot leaf. Um, but this area, this Asan Medical Center is right along the Han River, and it's really close to Olympic Park. And this part of the city is so walkable. There's all kinds of green spaces. So I had taken a bus to get there, but I decided to walk a pretty long ways back to the subway to go back because I just wanted to be outside. I just wanted to see all the pretty stuff. And there's these big long pathways. So this is a kind of an idea of how the architecture is. There will be a cluster of buildings like this where people live. Probably 10 or 12 of them. But around the buildings, there's space between them, and then there's some kind of big green space. This is along what's called the Tanshan, which is a little river that goes into the Han. So there's a lower part down here where I'm taking pictures of things like this magpie. But there's also an upper part, and the upper part is where bikes mostly go. And then it follows the Tanshan to the Han River, and all along the Han there are lovely footpaths. I have not even begun to explore them. But here I was trying to take a picture of this contributor to the Han, this little tributary, and on both sides of it there's footpath. I mean, there's construction going on everywhere. It's not like it's all beautiful, but I think I'm going to zoom in here on where I came out from that path, and then joined up with the main road. And because there's so many maples, because there's so many beautiful trees, I just kept stopping in front of all the buildings. And there's a lot of whimsy in the neighborhoods. These are little kids on the statues. There's a lot of beautiful gardens built, around the buildings in this area. I don't know if all places are like this. This complex is actually part of Olympic Park. And these are some trees right outside of the school. There's a little park right next to my school, and the leaves had changed color, and I was walking past this corner, and I hadn't been in there before. So I took some pictures. When everybody came back from Thanksgiving break, I was standing with Nimi on the second floor of the main building of the school, and we realized that it was snowing. It didn't stick, but we stood there for a little while, and we could see little flurries. So if you kind of look at the green tree, every now and then you'll see white things in front of the green tree, and those are little snowflakes falling. And that was our first, Nimi's from India and has worked in tropical places, but that was the first time we saw snow falling. That was around the end of November. And the high school winter concert took place right before this, like November 29th, or November 30th. One of my students was a director for the band. She did an amazing job, and I'm going to shut up and let you listen to the band play. probably wondering why I didn't play more of the band. That was the orchestra, by the way. You probably could tell. Because they had a lot of people taking photos of them. So I didn't want to contribute to the problem. And then we went to a pottery village, and I was too busy shopping to take video, but I had a great time. And that's the end of that week.